This is griddled yellow pepper, courgette and tandoori paneer salad. And it's very, very simple to make. So I'm going to be using paneer in this recipe, a fantastic ingredient. It's an Indian cheese and it's sometimes known as Indian cottage cheese, but it actually has more like the texture of halloumi or tofu. And it comes in a block, and all you need to do is just slice it down the middle in half and then corner to corner. One block to feed 4 people is fine because you're going to be making a salad, or if you want to serve it for 2 people for a main salad, that's fine. And I've also got some courgette. I've actually just topped and tailed it and then just slice it quite thick on an angle, so then each person gets a nice large piece. And I've also got some yellow pepper, again just de-seeded and sliced, and some spring onions. And the spring onions, similar to the courgette, I've topped and tailed them, cleaned them, and then sliced them at an angle. Again, because you want everyone to get as large a piece as possible. Adds a lot of crunch into the recipe. Very simply, I just need to marinate them in Patak's tandoori paste. Now, our tandoori paste actually doesn't have any oil in it. It's actually made with water, so it spices with water. So a couple of tablespoons of this, and then a tablespoon of oil. Tandoori paste is one of the first products we actually made, and it is a very, very, very old recipe handed down through my family, and it's been around for about 50 years. So I just give that a little bit of a mix, and then I always find it easier if you actually use a pastry brush just to brush onto the paneer, because the paneer is a little bit soft and it may break up if you actually make a marinade and use your spoon. So brush some tandoori paste onto the paneer, adds a lovely red colour. Do that with all your vegetables, just brush a little bit of paste onto every single one. And then when they're all done, all we need to do is just pop them onto our griddle pan. And we want fantastic grill marks, so try and think about which angle you want to put it on the grill. Depending on how large your griddle pan is, you may need to do a couple of batches of popping and grilling your vegetables. So while my vegetables are actually griddling, they're going to take about 10 minutes time, so I might as well make the dressing that I'm going to be using with my salad. So in a dry frying pan, turn your heat on and let that get warm. That'll take about 30 seconds. And we actually are going to put in just raw cumin seeds, and we'll roast them ourselves. Don't put anything in the pan, you don't want any oil, any fat of any sort. And what this does is actually releases the essential oils in the spice and gives it its flavour. When you pop them into the pan, just move them around the pan. Okay, I can start smelling them now. They're perfect, they're ready. Turn the heat off. And in a pestle and mortar or a coffee grinder, just need to lightly crush them. And then we need to actually make the base for our dressing. So I'm going to be using some olive oil. I'm going to pop in my roasted cumin seeds into there, and then I'm actually going to season this as well with a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt as well. The tandoori paste has actually already got salt in there, so you don't need to add too much salt to your dressing. And I'm also going to be putting in some fresh basil, about a tablespoon's worth. Just going to roughly rip my basil. And also my lime juice. Juice of half a lime will be plenty, but at the end you can always taste it and add more. And then give that a stir. And we'll just pop this to one side and we'll dress it right at the end when we add our vegetables. So I've already got some salad leaves, just some mixed baby leaf salad. Use whatever you've got at home, rocket tastes fantastic. Turn the heat off your vegetables and just pop them straight in. And then I'm going to toss in just some tomato halves, and then just pop all your dressing in. And that is it. Give it a quick toss. Make sure everything's nicely coated. And that's perfect for a summer evening. That's griddled yellow pepper, courgette and tandoori paneer salad.